Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Chapter 16. The Sixth Sense. This chapter focuses on the power of intuition and extrasensory perception. The author, Napoleon Hill, explains that intuition is a faculty that we all have, but few use effectively to improve their lives. First, Hill argues that the sixth sense is not supernatural, but a form of perception that works at a subconscious level. That is, our subconscious mind collects information that we cannot consciously perceive, and then transmits it to us through intuition. The author suggests that we can develop and improve our intuition through various methods, such as meditation, reflection, and conscious practice of observation. It is also important to learn to trust our intuition and to act according to it, even if sometimes this involves making decisions that do not seem logical or rational. In addition, Hill talks about the importance of having an open and receptive mind to new ideas and perspectives. He says that many people limit their ability to perceive new opportunities and solutions due to their closed mindset and tendency to keep doing things the same way. Another important aspect that Hill highlights in this chapter is the idea that intuition is a valuable tool for problem solving. When we encounter an obstacle or difficulty, we can often turn to our intuition to find a creative solution that we would not have discovered otherwise. Finally, the author describes several success stories in which intuition played a key role. One of the most prominent examples is that of Edwin C. Barnes, a man who wanted to work with Thomas Edison and, thanks to his persistence and intuition, eventually achieved his goal. In summary, Chapter 16 of Think and Grow Rich is a call to trust our intuition and to develop our ability to perceive new opportunities and solutions. Hill argues that the sixth sense is a valuable tool for success in any area of life, and those who learn to use it effectively can achieve great accomplishments. Chapter 17. The Mystery of the Cosmic Mind. In this chapter, Hill talks about the power of the human mind and its connection to the cosmic or universal mind. Hill begins the chapter by explaining that there is a universal force that permeates everything that exists, and that the human mind has the ability to connect with this force and use it to achieve its goals. This force is known by many names, such as the cosmic mind, the universal mind, the divine mind, among others. The author emphasizes that this connection with the cosmic mind is not something magical or supernatural, but rather a capacity that all human beings possess and can be developed through practice and training. Furthermore, the cosmic mind is not something that is separate from us, but rather a part of ourselves. Hill explains that the human mind is like a transmitter and receiver of information, and that the cosmic mind is like a great library that contains all the information that exists in the universe. When the human mind connects with the cosmic mind, it can access this information and use it to achieve its goals. To achieve this connection, Hill suggests that it is necessary to have an open and receptive mind and to be willing to learn and grow constantly. It is also important to have a positive attitude and a strong determination to achieve our goals. The author emphasizes that the cosmic mind does not respond to vague or uncertain thoughts, but rather requires absolute mental clarity and strong and defined intention. Additionally, it is important that our intentions are in harmony with universal laws and not harmful to ourselves or others. Hill also talks about the importance of meditation and visualization in connecting with the cosmic mind. Through these practices, we can train our minds to focus on our goals and visualize clearly what we want to achieve. Finally, Hill emphasizes that the connection with the cosmic mind is a constant and continuous process that requires practice and patience to achieve results. However, once we have achieved this connection, we can experience a sense of inner peace and harmony and use this power to achieve everything we desire in life. In summary, Chapter 17 of Think and Grow Rich focuses on the power of the human mind to connect with the cosmic or universal mind and use this connection to achieve our goals. Hill emphasizes the importance of having an open and receptive mind, a positive attitude, and a strong determination, and suggests practices such as meditation and visualization to achieve this connection. Ultimately, the connection with the cosmic mind is a constant and continuous process that requires patience and practice, but can lead to a full and satisfying life. Chapter 18. Time and Space explores how the mind can transcend these concepts to achieve great goals. The chapter begins by explaining how most people are limited by time and space, which prevents them from achieving their goals. The mind, however, can overcome these limitations if properly trained. Hill asserts that the mind is capable of influencing time and space, and gives several examples of people who have achieved seemingly impossible feats thanks to their their ability to visualize and focus their thoughts. He cites, for example, a man who was able to predict the movement of stock market shares and make a lot of money thanks to his intuition, or another who was able to escape from a prisoner of war camp thanks to his ability to visualize his freedom. The author also talks about Einstein's theory of relativity and how the mind can influence matter, demonstrating that thoughts can be powerful instruments for changing the external world. Hill argues that time and space are illusions created by the mind and therefore can be overcome. He says that the mind can travel through time and space, and cites several examples of people who have been able to do so, such as mystics and yogis. He explains how meditation and visualization are important tools for training the mind and achieving this ability. The chapter also discusses the importance of concentration and focus in achieving goals. Hill points out that most people fail to achieve their goals because they cannot focus their mind on one thing long enough to achieve it. He emphasizes the importance of mental discipline and daily practice in developing the concentration and focus necessary to achieve great goals. In summary, Chapter 18 of Think and Grow Rich presents the idea that the mind can transcend the limitations of time and space to achieve great goals. Hill argues that the mind can influence the external world and that concentration and focus are key tools for training the mind and achieving this ability. The chapter is a powerful reminder of the importance of mental discipline and daily practice in achieving success. Chapter 19, The Ether. It focuses on explaining the importance of understanding this concept in order to harness the power of thought and the law of attraction. The author begins by explaining that ether is an invisible substance that fills the entire universe and is in constant vibration. It is an energy that moves at an incredible speed and is capable of transmitting information through space. Modern science has confirmed the existence of ether through Einstein's theory of relativity and other physical theories. Hill argues that ether is the medium through which thought is transmitted and communicated in the universe. In other words, our ideas and thoughts are not simply electrical impulses in our brain, but rather energies that are transmitted through ether and can influence other people and the universe as a whole. The author also explains that ether is the source of all energy and that it is through the vibration of ether that things can manifest in reality. If one wants to attract something into their life, they need to vibrate in harmony with that particular thing, which means they must be in the same frequency as the desired object or situation. This is achieved through visualization, emotion, and faith in the manifestation of reality. Hill emphasizes the importance of understanding the law of vibration of ether in order to harness the power of thought. If one can control the vibration of ether, they can control reality, which means they can attract everything they desire into their life. To do this, one must develop an awareness of their thoughts and emotions and be able to adjust them to vibrate in harmony with what they want to manifest. The author also notes that understanding ether can have important implications for health and well-being. If one can control the vibration of ether, they can influence the health and well-being of the body, which means they can heal illnesses and achieve greater vitality and energy. They can also influence the mind and mood, which means they can achieve greater happiness and satisfaction in life. In summary, Chapter 19 of Think and Grow Rich is an exploration of the concept of ether and its importance in understanding the power of thought and the law of attraction. Hill argues that ether is the medium through which thought is transmitted and reality is manifested, and that understanding its vibration is essential to harnessing the power of thought and attracting everything one desires into their life. If one can control the vibration of ether, they can control reality, which means they can achieve greater health, happiness, and success in life. Chapter 20, The Law of Definite Success. This chapter focuses on the law of definite success, which is the culmination of all the other laws of success presented throughout the book. According to Hill, the law of definite success is the power of having a direct connection with the creative principle of the universe and using this power to achieve any desired goal. For Hill, this creative principle is the energy that gives life to everything that exists and can be harnessed to achieve anything one desires in life. He argues that every human being has access to this energy, and that definite success is achieved by understanding and using this power. One key to harnessing this law of definite success is self-suggestion. Hill argues that self-suggestion is the most powerful tool that human beings have to connect with this creative principle. Through self-suggestion, one can program their subconscious mind to attract everything they desire in life. Hill also talks about the importance of faith in the law of definite success. He believes that faith is essential to connect with the creative principle and use its power. Faith allows one to have confidence in themselves and their abilities to achieve what they desire. Faith also allows the individual to overcome obstacles and limiting beliefs that may hinder them from achieving definite success. Another important aspect of the law of definite success is imagination. Hill believes that imagination is essential to connect with the creative principle and use its power. Imagination allows one to clearly visualize what they want to achieve and create a vivid mental image of their goal. This mental image becomes a reality in the subconscious mind and eventually manifests in physical reality. In addition to self-suggestion, faith, and imagination, Hill also emphasizes the importance of persistence in the law of definite success. He argues that persistence is essential to overcome challenges and obstacles that may arise on the path to success. Persistence allows one to persevere despite difficulties and maintain focus on their ultimate goal. Finally, Hill talks about the importance of having a clear and definite purpose in the law of definite success. He believes that having a clear and definite purpose is essential to connect with the creative principle and use its power. By having a clear and definite purpose, one can focus their energy and efforts towards achieving their ultimate goal. In summary, Chapter 20 of Napoleon Hill's book, The Law of Success, focuses on the law of definite success. This law is based on the idea that every human being has access to the creative principle of the universe and can use this power to achieve any desired goal. Self-suggestion, faith, imagination, persistence, and having a clear and definite purpose are the keys to harnessing this power and achieving definite success. Epilogue. It is a reflection on the concepts and teachings presented throughout the previous 20 chapters. The author, Napoleon Hill, reminds the reader that success is not an accidental outcome, but the result of a way of thinking and acting that develops over time and practice. Hill emphasizes that the law of success is a philosophy that must be incorporated into daily life, and not simply a set of techniques or tactics to follow. This philosophy is based on the idea that everything the human mind can conceive and believe can be achieved. Hill suggests that, to achieve success, we must focus our minds on our goals, visualizing clearly what we want to achieve and maintaining a positive and proactive attitude at all times. The author also emphasizes the importance of persistence, discipline, and patience. Often, success takes time and effort, and it is essential not to give up in the face of obstacles or temporary failures. Hill notes that failure is an opportunity to learn and improve, and those who persist with determination and optimism will eventually reach their goals. In addition, Hill warns against complacency and self-satisfaction, as they can limit our potential and make us stagnant. Instead, we must always remain curious and open to new ideas and perspectives, and be willing to adapt and evolve as necessary. Ultimately, Hill concludes that success is a state of mind that can be achieved if one is willing to work hard, be persistent, and maintain a positive and focused mindset. The author invites the reader to reflect on their own goals and objectives and apply the book's teachings to their daily life. In summary, the epilogue of the book, The Law of Success, is a final reflection on the lessons and principles presented in the book. Hill emphasizes the importance of mindset, persistence, discipline, and patience, and emphasizes that success is a state of mind that can be achieved with hard work and a focused and positive mindset. The author invites the reader to reflect on their own goals and objectives and apply the book's teachings to their own life. And here ends Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Subscribe for more summaries.